You know, when we think of Holi, we immediately picture the color, the music, the fun. But what about the night before? You know, when those huge bonfires are lit? That's Holika Dahan. And let me tell you, it is so much more than just a warm-up for the main event. It's a moment of some serious, ancient power.
So let's just ask a wild question. What if that bonfire isn't just a bonfire? What if it's actually a kind of cosmic portal? A specific, perfectly calculated window in time where certain spiritual practices get, well, they get supercharged. And that's exactly what we're going to dive into, how that fire can be a key to unlocking some pretty extraordinary results. Okay, so to tap into this kind of power, you're going to need a specific kind of tool. And no, I'm not talking about those ancient, super complex chants you might be picturing. We're talking about something far more direct, way more potent, known as Shabar Mantras. This chart right here really tells the whole story. On one side, you've got your classical Vedic mantras. Think refined Sanskrit, super strict rules, and they're all about that long-term, lifelong spiritual journey. But then you've got Shabar Mantras. These are in everyday languages, they're way more accessible, and honestly, they're designed for one thing: getting practical, immediate results. And that right there is their superpower. These mantras aren't really for deep philosophical ponderings. Nope. They are spiritual power tools for life's actual challenges. You know, things like protecting yourself from bad vibes, attracting some good fortune, or just getting rid of a stubborn obstacle. They are literally built for speed. Now, the end goal for all of this is something called Mantra Siddhi. And this is so important. It's not just about chanting some words. Siddhi literally means mastery or perfection. It's the process of fully activating a mantra, basically turning the key and unlocking its power to make real change happen. So, we have the tool, that's the Shabar Mantra, and we have the goal, achieving Siddhi. But to make the magic happen, you need the right time and place, and that's where the Holika Dahan Muhurta comes in. Think of it as a cosmic fire portal that only opens once a year. So the word Muhurta just means an auspicious or a divinely timed window. This isn't just any old evening, it's a very specific period, precisely calculated by astrologers. It's often described as a cosmic reset button, a moment where the energies of the universe just perfectly align to help purify old baggage and amplify spiritual power. And this is what's really happening under the hood, cosmically speaking. You've got this amazing trifecta of power. First, the full moon is at its absolute peak, which amps up our own intuition. Second, you have the raw, purifying power of Agni, the fire element. And third, the timing is perfect, making sure all of this happens when the celestial vibes are 100% supportive. All right, this is where it all clicks into place. We have these practical, fast-acting mantras on one hand, and this incredibly powerful cosmic window on the other. So the big question is, why is this a match made in heaven? I mean, really, why is this combination so incredibly potent? It's not a coincidence, you know? There's a reason why certain spiritual traditions hold this night as one of the most powerful of the year. It's all about a perfect synergy between the mantra and the moment. And here's why. First off, the Holika bonfire is basically a massive ritual fire, and it supercharges the energy of these mantras. Second, that full moon we talked about, it amplifies the mantra's vibration, making it resonate even stronger. Third, and this is so cool, the whole story of Holika is about burning evil away, which perfectly matches the goal of these mantras, to destroy obstacles. And finally, the timing is just astrologically clean, clearing the way for success. So we've covered the what and the why. Now let's just touch on the how. How do people actually go about harnessing this energy to, ignite that flame of mastery? The general method is actually surprisingly straightforward. It starts with preparation, getting yourself into a pure state of mind and body. Then you'd sit facing east, near the fire, and use a mala to chant your chosen Shabar mantra, usually 108 times. And sometimes, with each chant, a small offering, an ahuti, is made to the fire. You're literally feeding your intention directly into that cosmic portal. And what's the payoff? Well, it's pretty powerful. The main benefit, of course, is rapid attainment. Getting those quick, tangible results the mantras are famous for. But it's deeper than that. The practice offers some serious karmic purification, helping you burn away old patterns. So it ends up serving both your worldly goals and your spiritual growth at the same time. It's a win-win. So, in the end, what we're looking at is a divine gateway,
a special moment where the transformative power of fire blends perfectly with the amplifying energy of the full moon. It turns a fun community festival into a deeply personal opportunity for real change. So the next time you see that Holika bonfire blazing, you might just see it a little differently. It makes you wonder, right? What obstacles would you offer to that incredible flame?